Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to be bringing you a pre-Sephora VIB haul. So this is a bunch of the items that I did pick up before the Sephora VIB sale that I have not had a chance to haul as of yet, but I will have my Sephora VIB sale haul coming very, very soon. Hopefully you don't mind 2 haul videos in 1 week. I typically save my haul videos for Mondays, but I decided since this part 2 of the Sephora VIB sale was starting tomorrow on Friday the 10th, that I could go ahead and show you some things that I have been picking up recently and let you know what I think about them if I have tried them. Some of the items I have tried, some of the items I haven't. So if you're interested in seeing all of the different things that I have picked up recently, I'd say over the last month or so from Sephora, then you're going to want to go ahead and keep on watching. But before I get into the video, I just want to say that if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you love haul videos, if you love first impressions, if you love reviews and just beauty in general, then maybe you might want to consider sticking around because I've got all of that here on my channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for continuing to join and support. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all the different things that I have been picking up from Sephora. So we have my bag here and then we have all of the different products. So we're going to start with the guy that is on top. So that is the new Hourglass. This is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. I picked this up because it was just literally one of those things that I felt that I needed to have, and it is a beautiful. I put it in my Sephora VIB recommendations, so I've definitely played with this quite a bit. I've tested it out. If you were interested in it, I would definitely say go ahead and pick it up. It does come with 3 different strobing powders. You get Absolute Strobe Light, Pure Strobe Light, and Lucent Strobe Light. And I typically just, there are some days where I will run my brush over all 3, but then other days I mostly kind of stay right in this range, the more pinky tone and the more yellowy gold. And this is beautiful. Let me go ahead and swatch them. So that is all 3 colors swatched out. And it just gives you the perfect like high shine, high intensity to your cheekbones without being glittery, without overly accentuating texture, it just looks so good on the skin. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing one of the highlighters from this guy, which is also another favorite that I hauled a while back. But this is definitely, in my opinion, a must, and I definitely think that it is something that is worth checking out. If you have this on your list for the VIB sale, I would recommend 100% picking this up. So the next thing that I did pick up, which I usually pick up every single year because I think that the quality of these brushes are absolutely amazing. This is the Tarte High Performance, wait, what is the actual name of this? And this is the Artful Accessories brush set. It does come with 5 different Tarte brushes and it does retail for $55. Now, what I like about this brush set versus brush sets from previous years versus the set that Tarte did last year, the brushes last year or the year before, I can't remember which, they were double-ended. And I know double-ended kind of seems like a better value because it's almost like you're getting 2 brushes in one. Well, not almost, you are getting 2 brushes in one. But I just don't like them because I think they're a little bit harder to store. Granted, the quality on the brushes is always really great. I just don't really care to store double-ended brushes. The only double-ended brush that I love is my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. But this is what the brush set looks like. So it comes with its own little stand and you get 5 brushes. You get 3 face brushes and then you get what looks like 2 eye brushes. So it looks like we get a flat foundation brush, a powder brush, and then more like a domed foundation brush as well. And then you get more of a crease brush. I can't get them out. There you go. And then you get more of like your standard crease brush that comes in most of Tarte's holiday kits. And then you get like more of like a flat domed shader type situation. I think that this set is really cute. I definitely think that it is worth taking a look at. I love the fact that it comes with its own stand as well because I feel like I can just kind of stick it with my other brushes. They can kind of be out doing their own thing and it'll make it a lot easier for me to remember to use them. Tarte has a really great quality brushes. I definitely think that these are worth taking a look at because like I mentioned, Tarte has some really great quality brushes. These feel soft. They don't feel cheaply made. They feel super nice. They don't feel like they feel like they're brushes that come in their standard range throughout the year. I don't feel like they cheaped out on the quality of these brushes at all. And usually with their holiday kits, the makeup a lot of times can be hit and miss, but I feel like the brush quality year in and year out is always really, really good. And this, let me just show you a little bit of an up close. That is what it looks like up close in its little stand. And I just think that this is super, super adorable and I definitely recommend this guy. So the next thing that I picked up is from Ciate London in collaboration with Chloe Morello, and this is the Pretty Fun and Fearless palette. I think it's like ×2, or what is the actual, volume 2. You know I love doing my year in review of all of the influencer collaborations, and this one was one of, well, not this one, but her volume 1 was one of my favorites from last year, and I have already tested this out and I had already filmed a review. I did not like the way that the review turned out, like the footage itself, so hopefully if I have time I can refilm a standalone review for this, because I haven't really seen too many people talking about this. It does also come with a one of their liquid lips, but I have misplaced it. You get a full-size eyeliner, and you also get one of their mini, what is this? Their Wonder Wand mascara. This is the palette itself. And then when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like on the inside. And then on the back, it has kind of like a drawing of her super beautiful face. She's so stunningly beautiful. And unlike her last palette, this one actually comes with 20 different eyeshadows. Her last palette leaned very purple and very brown. This one definitely still has some purples in there. It also has some golds, but you also get some more pops of colors with like your greens. There is some really pretty more burgundy shades right in here. You still get like your more coppery bronzy shades right down in here. So you definitely can do a lot more with this eyeshadow palette versus the last one. I don't know, but for some reason, even though it's a lot more simple and it has a lot less color options in the last one, I kind of prefer the last one a little bit more than this guy. Because I think as far as, and I kind of said this in my review, but I think as far as color selections are concerned and things like that, I definitely think that Jaclyn Hill did a little bit better with her Morphe palette. But overall, the quality of this palette is still really good and I do like it. And it is reasonably priced. So again, the Ciate London and Chloe Morello Pretty Fun and Fearless Volume 2. Let me go ahead and swatch a couple of shades for you really quickly. So we'll do this gold right up here. Let's do a matte. We'll do this more like army green. It's a green it's a super dark green that's almost like, that has like a little bit of a brown to it. Let's do this really pretty green here. So those are a couple of the shades swatched. And there they are swatched out on the back of my hand, as you can kind of see. So like I mentioned, if I have time, I am going to refilm that review. If not, you'll hear a little bit more about it probably in the next couple of weeks. The next thing that I picked up, and I've had this for quite a while. I actually picked this up the day that it launched. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Galaxy palette. And this is what the packaging on the outside looks like. I have not opened this, swatched this, played with it, done anything with this palette. I have gotten so enthralled in other makeup products. I was so excited about this, but so much awesome stuff has been coming out that I just keep getting more and more excited about different things. So this is literally going to be my first impressions right here on camera. There is no denying the really beautiful packaging. It's really gorgeous. So let's go ahead and open it up. I know you've seen it a million times by now. I'm so late to the party on this. That is what the inside looks like. I think that I'm so into the Urban Decay Heavy Metals eyeshadow palette right now, and I do have that on my lids right now, that for some reason this has taken such a backseat. I do think that the Urban Decay and this palette are going to do very similar things, and since I've been so into the Urban Decay one, I just haven't pulled this one out. I'm like drowning in makeup. So we're going to go ahead and get my first impressions right here on camera and give a couple of these a swatch. I mean, that's pretty. Let's swatch a couple. I mean, they're swatching pretty nicely. That's really pretty. So let's see. Okay, so that is a couple of them swatched. I definitely think that the Urban Decay ones definitely pack a little bit more punch. I think that the Urban Decay ones that come in, what palette is it? Where is it? I literally was using it today. I don't know what I did with it. I think that the ones that come in this palette definitely seem to pack a little bit more of a punch. But I think that the one in the Fenty Beauty is a little bit more of topper shades, whereas I think that these can be definitely worn as more standalone shades. So I think just off of first impressions, because again, I have been playing with this guy quite a lot, and that was my first swatch of the Fenty, but just based off of initial first impressions, like when I first swatched these versus when I swatched the Fenty Beauty, I definitely think that this is a way better buy. But I haven't really played with the Fenty Beauty yet, so we'll kind of have to, see if my opinion changes once I play with that one a little bit more. So I'm gonna run through this really quickly because I did a dedicated video to this guy as well, but this is definitely something that is worth picking up during the Sephora VIB sale if it will match your brows, because like I mentioned in my review, it only comes in 3 shades, 3 and 5, and this is a killer deal. This retails for $59 and it is $151 value, and every freaking thing in this is full size. This is the Benefit, what is the actual name? The Benefit The Great Brownanza Brow Set, and it is so cute. I'm not going to stay here long because like I mentioned, I do have a full dedicated review, but this is what the front looks like. On the back, you can kind of see, on the back you can kind of see all of the different products that it comes with. And then it opens up kind of like a wardrobe or kind of like a closet. And then it kind of opens up like that. And then you have all of your different full-size products on the inside. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I'm very curious about trying the browsings. I think I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions very soon. And I think I'll go ahead and grab the browsings and give that a shot. But do not sleep on this. This is such a great set and I highly recommend it. And the final two things that I picked up from my pre-Sephora VIB Rouge haul are both lip products. This is the Ciate Beauty set, and this is, it doesn't have an actual name, the Champagne Discovery set. And this is what this guy looks like here. And you get 3 products in here. Let me see. I don't see the names on the box, so let's open them up and take them out. And these 3 products are all full size. You get one of their Ciate Beauty cream lip glosses in the shade Champagne Pearl, and these are beautiful. I have another color and I love it. I'm so into this. I don't typically like glittery, more metallic lips, but I think that Ciate Beauty did it extremely well. I really enjoy this formulation. So this is what it comes with. This is the lip gloss. And then this is what the lip gloss looks like swatched. Super high shine. I just think that these are so beautiful. And then you get a lip pencil. I have yet to try their lip pencils. This is in the shade, it looks like 036, which is a very wearable shade. It's swatched right there. I definitely see myself getting a lot of use out of this kit. And then you get one of their multi-sticks in the shade Cashew. I feel like I have this in the full size already, but I don't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you. I love that. Love it. And that is the shade Cashew swatch right there. The packaging on this is very sleek. Also magnetic. So this is also a really great value for 3 full-size products. And the last thing that I picked up, and I kind of picked this up on a whim, but I have been very curious to try this formulation out for a while. This is the Burberry Liquid Lip Velvet Minis collection. And you guys, I am starting to get more into mini lipsticks, like mini liquid lipsticks lately, or lipsticks in general. I know it's a thing. I don't know what happened, but it's a great way to try out a bunch of formulations without committing to full prices. And the packaging on this is just really, I mean, it's basic, but it's also very luxurious looking. And then when you open it up, you get 4 what I would consider to be, oh, there they go. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. You get what I would consider to be 4 very wearable shades. I have worn 2 out of the 4 so far. And even though that these are minis, they're not like super tiny baby minis. So I feel like this is like a half size. Like it's a mini, but it's like a big mini. You know what I mean? So I don't feel so bad trying these out. I'm going to go ahead and give these a swatch for you. So we have a Fawn Rose, and I want to say that this is the one I was probably the most excited to try out. So that is the shade Fawn Rose swatched right there. Then we have the shade Magenta next, and then you have magenta there. Then we have Regimented Red. All right, so that was Regimented Red right there. And then the last color is Oxblood. And this is the other color that I have also worn. And the consistency on these are very like whipped and moussey, and they are a little bit thicker in consistency, but they are very beautiful, very beautiful wearable shades. That is Oxblood, perfect fall winter shade. And that was everything that was in the bag. So this Sephora haul is, it sadly has come to an end, but I guess it's a good thing because the more things I pull out of the bag, that's the more money that I spend. We all know that I do not need to be spending any freaking money at Sephora. But anyways, you guys, I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you did enjoy this video. I definitely think that you will have a good time and you would really enjoy hanging out with me week in and week out. I do my best to post 3 to 5 videos every single week here on my channel. So I definitely have a lot of content coming your way in the coming weeks. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.